Let go.
did anything like that. I believe it's a retaliation.
Damn near 20 people OD. They giving them rat poison and antifreeze, and they doing anything to make a buck out here, man.
You know people's gonna die off of that. It's a hot shot, so you know people's gonna die off of that. Not even just slipping and shooting it or smoking it. Somebody's going wild. And 20 people OD or more at one time.
I wanted an escape. It didn't give me that, and then it turned into a habit. One thing turned into another.
Anywhere in the world where there's drugs at, it's gonna be chaos. With chaos at, it's gonna be what?
Yo, please get better, Twan. Please, Twan, get better. Ain't that his name, Twan? Yo, get better, yo. You was doing good, yo. Get better, yo. See, I need to stop taking care of his ass, cause that's why he doing this shit. Y'all making it okay, yo. This shit look disgusting, look dead, man. Get your man's right. Get him from out front of CVS, man. Trap that nigga in the house, man. What the fuck?
Lack of discipline.
Back to discipline. Tell him, you
So,
know.
so it's like a person going to look like he's a bad person. He's really not a bad person. He really got a great savior, bro. Shit just designed to be like this.
I know why he made me go through this, so that in the future, I know what to look for in a person, so I can know how to dodge that bullet before it
She's still on that shit. Okay? Don't miss it. She's still on that shit.
even come out the gun.
We back at Penn
Man,
North.
Twan,
He
29,
was like
you know what I mean? East of Baltimore, beat Atlanta, be exact. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we up in North right now.
How long you been up in North for?
I've been up in North for 45 seconds.
You said 45
So what you say, Baltimore got worse with like the drugs shit out there?
No. I believe get worse because of the drugs, bro. It's the direction of the lead. It's a misdirection from the leaders who I was supposed to be leading. Right? Anywhere in the world where there's drugs at, it's gonna be chaos. With chaos at, it's gonna be what? Lack of discipline. No control. So it's like a person going to look like he's a bad person. He's really not a bad person. He really got a great savior, bro. But I mean, as you can see, some shit is designed to be like this. They put it here for us.
Penn North is definitely designed for this reason,
Destroy us, but they lock it up. They lock us up full having it in our possession. It's bad.
My name is Gaylord Dennison. From Harford County. I'm 44 years old. Everybody calls me Chuck or Chuck Diesel. Every day I wake up. Some nights before I go to sleep at night, I make sure I got something, some dope, so I don't be ill the next morning. But if I don't, I got to get up, go to a store, steal something, come back out here, Penn North or Lexington Market, anywhere, and sell it. And then I can go to the where I go to get drugs and get high. Nobody turned me on to it. I had it.
This is what you call functioning addict, though. Listen to his story.
I sold drugs at first. So one day I was just curious, and I matter of fact, my cousin, she turned me on a Percocets, and
he didn't want
to. I was like, "Why y'all sipping them?"
He ain't want to fucking say the truth, yo. Come on,
Mom,
Chuck.
she just put them in your mouth, like eat them. She's like, "Cause it hits you fast like this." So my cousin, she turned me on the perks, and I guess that he turned me on the dope because after that, it was all to the races. I was doing dope, and the cocaine thing, I sold it at first, crack, and I never would. I was like thinking, I'm never gonna be no crackhead like that. But first day I did crack, this dude, he's not around no more.
There's always somebody that say they'll never be. Don't ever think you wouldn't be. If you always think you could be, you will never be. But if you always think you can't be, or you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be that next crack kid running around asking for money.
Well, his name is Ramel. He got killed for stealing somebody's safe. He turned me on the crack. He like doing it. He was smoking in a blunt. Well, he was smoking in a pipe. But at first we was smoking in the blunts. And I had did it before on accident because my cousin, he was like, I was like, yo, why not my ball number and everything? He's like, because I put a 16th in there. I was like, what? I was mad as hell. But he didn't turn me on to it. Ravel did. Ravel was like, yo, let's get high. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I was curious, and we did it in the bathroom, and then we would keep it secret from my girlfriend at the time. And then time passed. I was doing perks. Like I said, I would do the coke to go up, and I would do the perks to come down. But then sooner or later, my man got out of jail, and he was like, yo, he gave me some stuff to sell, it was dope. And I was like, I knew it was the same as perks, so I tried it. And then one day I was talking to him, I was rambling, and I noticed, I fucked up. He knows I'm high. He's like, what? What did you say? Like when I was talking, I was talking about going out the window or some crazy stuff. And he's like, you fucking high. He's like, I can't believe you. And yeah, that's just right there.
That right there made him keep getting high because the disappointment. And he was like, I can't believe you. He didn't know what to do. Felt lost, felt stuck. You know that vulnerable moment. Even if you smoke weed, your people's first find out you got high, you're like, I'm hopeless. I don't know what to do. Your heart dropped. You don't know what the fuck to do.
Have you ever OD'd out here? Out here? Or period? I OD'd like at least more than 20 times.
Damn, he said that shit like it was already be
One time, you asked me about ODing. This one time, this girl, she had to breathe for me for 8 minutes. We even stopped and got gas, she said. She breathed for me for 8 minutes and got me to the hospital. And everybody called her a whore. She was a whore, but everybody called her a whore, this, that, and the third. She ain't shit, but she saved my life. If it wasn't for her that one time, I wouldn't even be here right now. She breathed for me until we got to the hospital. And that's why I'm alive today. Because that one time right there, she was breathing for me. Another time when I OD'd, my sister was downstairs sleeping, and I was out back. I just got down still on the box on my leg, and I had did a little tiny bit, like a little speck. This is when fentanyl first came out, and I was high as shit. And my dumb ass did more. I'm out back working out, doing push-ups and curls and stuff. And next thing I know, I'm waking up off the ground. And my sister told me, I didn't even know what was going on. All I could hear was the outside, like the crickets and stuff. Because out here, you ain't gonna hear that shit. She said I could hear the crickets and everything from outside. And she said I had to make a decision. Tell mom and dad or let you die. It's not like I like getting high, but it got a hold on me. I'm out here. I know that I'm not supposed to be.
Man, don't guilt trip us.
Out here, I know that everything I'm doing is one step closer to dying.
Right.
But it's got to be something bigger than why I'm just out here. I like getting high. It got to be something bigger because why am I still out here? Like, this is not me. I'm wearing the same clothes every day. I'm not taking showers at a time. I mean, my face is all sunken in now. Like, my teeth got knocked out last time I was out here. And I came out here to get more because I was a hustler. I came out here one day and I never left again. And I stayed out here. And I've been out here ever since. I'm staying in a bando, abandoned or abandoned house. You got rats in there. I don't eat some days. But what am I doing? Why am I subjecting myself to this to get high? Like, it's a problem.
Nice to meet you. My name is Tori.
Who you feel like failed you?
To be honest, a lot of people. But I think that's my fault because I be setting my standards for people too high.
Okay,
so like when they let me down, I be extra hurt because I expected them to be this, or I expected that. Where if I just would have kept them at the level, and I might have been able to move through life okay, but
she's high right now. She's about to piss me off.
Through the abuse, through the molestations, through the rape, through all that shit I've been through. And I used to question myself, God, why are you making me go through this? Like, what did I do to deserve this? You get what I'm saying? Then once it would happen, I would go through it. I would sit and think, I know why he made me go through this. so that in the future, I know what to look for in a person.
So why are you high right now?
So I can know how to dodge that bullet before it even come out the gun. And that's when, instead of me being mad at him, I apologized and was thankful.
Okay.
Like, I didn't realize that was the message he was giving me because of the message itself. You know, like, I never thought I would be in an abusive relationship, but he got me good. It's cool because some men are very good at pretending to be something they're not till they get comfortable. And but that goes back to your question in a way, like in a sense, I would feel like my father failed me in some ways.
Good morning. Can you tell me your name, please?
Christina.
And tell me, Miss Christina, what would a new smile mean for you?
Because his love language was just making sure me and my sister had everything we needed, materialistic stuff. But to talk to him about stuff, I couldn't. So I didn't know how to go about certain things with men or what to do. But I didn't have the guidance or advice to get me through it. Like, when you go through stuff, do you deal with it right then and there, or do you bottle it up and then worry about it later?
I bottled it up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm still working on it myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm trying to work. I'm trying to navigate through it myself.
Why do you bottle? Like, why do you bottle it up yourself? Like,
I just think I haven't really worked on processing my emotions. I feel like there's so many people that depend on me and so many things that I got to do that I haven't really had to. If I sit there and be in my feelings about some things, that shit ain't gonna get done. So I kind of put my feelings to the back burner.
but you wanna know something? I think you need to stop doing that because, like, I didn't even know I was having a panic attack until my mother told me. My shoulder finally busted, basically. Like, and if you didn't go through that yet, you will. And I feel like we also bottle stuff in because another reason outside of what you said, we rather just not confront what it was because it's like, all right, right, and it's like, all right, if I don't confront it, maybe it wasn't real, maybe it never happened. That little kid in us, like, maybe that was just, like, I don't like confrontation. I don't like I feel like I don't know why I go through the stuff that I go through. I really honestly don't. But I guess it's to build, help mold me into something better. Like, so I just try to look at it like that and stay prayed up and whatever happens, it's going to happen. But I know one way or another, God got my back, and go from there.
I feel like coherent and you really on top and aware of everything. You even just gave me a lot of free game. So what do you think is holding you back from starting to take those steps if you aren't already taking them steps to your getting clean?
I wasn't, to be honest. And I'm what's holding me back. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm what's holding me back. Like, I just know when I go in, I want to know that when I come out, that I can fully trust myself to not go back. Like, that's why I don't want to rush into a program either, because then it's not been done for necessarily the right reason. Like, I've been getting high since I was 15. that's over 10 years ago. So to teach something different to myself, it's kind of hard, but it's something that has to be done. You know, like I can't continue to do that forever.
You saying that it's something that you don't want to force, but like you just see what happened last week with a bad batch going around, and then you don't feel like it's only a matter of time for that could possibly be you.
It could. I never thought of it that way because I always would go to the same place. But that you absolutely right. Like that could have been me the other day. I could have been one of them people, and just to know that's scary. That's that's terrifying. That was another thing when I was like, all right, yeah, I really gotta get my shit together because these niggas is putting anything in drugs, and like that was like God telling me, Toy, it's time for you to figure something out because this shit about to get real, real bad. But I never looked at it like that. That's crazy.
Somebody told me that like tomorrow could always be too late. So if you're thinking about it and it's on your mind and in your heart, what's stopping you from doing it today?
Yeah,
Well, man.
that's actually beautiful, but very smart. Very smart.
Get my words out the right way.
He got her number. He ain't
You
slick.
gotta keep them close. I'm pretty sure y'all seen what happened the other day with all this stuff that happened with people overdose. The young brother who got killed down there from the violence with the police and everything. I can't quote on that. But how it is for me raising my kids, period, out here as a grown man, it's a struggle. You gotta be dedicated to it.
As a grown man, how do you find yourself in Baltimore? How do you find yourself in Baltimore raising your kids out here? Is it you got put out early? What is it? I really truly genuinely ask you.
You gotta stick with it as a black man, period.
Gotcha.
That's number one. And you gotta learn how to walk away from things. You know what I mean? Some things you can't control. We're gonna get some more. Some things you can't control. Some things you try to control, but you kind of find out you can't control it. You can't control. I can't sit there and say, "Sit down, but no, we ain't doing that. Give me here." You can sit there and say that I wish I ain't live around here or anything like that, but any way that you move, it's gonna be the same outcome. You can't escape what's going on. It depends on the people who run the country to see what's going on. Around here, they don't give us anything. Back in the day when I was growing up 45, we had rec centers. They think they're doing what they're doing when they fix the parks up, but they're really not doing a good thing because they just fix them up, but they're not there. You can do what you do and then disappear, but you're not here. Anybody can say they're helping out, but they're not.
They're
You
not
have to be
helping
around here to see what we're going through.
every day.
Who's gonna come around here and help these people out? Nobody but us. If we don't look out for each other, ain't nobody gonna look out for us. It's hard. And as a man, as a black father, it's extra harder. You taking all our resources away. As a black man, we going to work every day and pay don't go up, but living here go up. We don't have no stores. Look at all this. Everything abandoned. And as far as the drugs, you're never gonna stop the drugs. You're never gonna stop it. But you can control it. Control it by God giving it to us. Now, me personally, what happened around here the other day for us, the so-called ODs, I believe that was planned. I don't believe none of these cats around here did anything like that. I believe it's a retaliation. I believe that these so-called people want to indict this so-called Pennsylvania Avenue.
Right.
Other than that, like I said, man, it's a struggle, and I delegate my legacy. It's my grandbabies, and I teach my kids and my grandbabies 2 rules. Telling them, man, what's my rules is. Book smart and street smart. You teach them book smart, street smart, the way it is out here, you can never go wrong. You gotta respect. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm enjoying mine with my grandbabies. I hope I taught somebody something.
You're not alone, but call that fucking number.
Antifreeze and
Hello.
like I ain't even gonna get into all that, but that right there just proves that these boys they need help. Like some type of somebody, a mentor or something need to come up with something where they can bring the young men together to talk, to do different stuff with them instead of having them think the world is just about guns, video games.
Shout out Heart of the City, man. We back into the next one. Let's get it.
On the streets since November 2020.
Damn. I seen him before.
Welcome to Baltimore. Welcome to Baltimore.
At 35 years old, I was
Heart of the
introduced
City
to
dropping this shit. Quick.
hard drugs. Married, 6 kids. Well, 5 now. I just buried my oldest one 2 months ago.
Damn, sorry to
My name's Dimitri. I'm 44 and originally from Brooklyn, New York. What brought you to Baltimore? Get custody of my son.
My son's name was Benny Edie. He passed away 2 weeks ago on the Saturday. When we ran there, he found a man on the floor. And he called the ambulance.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Derek. I'm originally from Potomac in Montgomery County. I came up for cancer treatment back in 2020 and got stuck here. So, yeah, I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 in October. Let's see. I've been living on the streets since November 2020. 2 months after I got here. I've been fighting off along with addiction. This started up when I moved to Baltimore. I had 2 kids, twin boys, they're 28 in November. Both law enforcement, both active duty military. I had 2 grandkids by each. Life out here on the streets is a nightmare, to put it mildly. You have to fight every night for your life with these crazy teenagers. People treat you like absolute shit, act like you don't exist, and the people that do act like you exist look at you like you're worthless, you're nothing, and it's a constant struggle to even want to survive and live. Some days I pray to God I do get killed mostly, because it's so rough out there. And, I became addicted to fentanyl when my cancer became terminal and morphine quit working. I've overdosed 36 times, 5 of which were intentional. My case is disfigured from a suicide attempt with a shotgun back in 2005. And it's just, day-to-day nightmare. But God is good and He provides, and that's all that matters. Because my days right now is all I have. My boyfriend Matt and I, we fight to survive. But we make it, and I'm just grateful for what I do have.
So would you say drugs ease your pain?
Drugs are what keeps me surviving. I would have killed myself long ago had I not had something to help me cope. I've been in treatment 18 times. Every time I've been in treatment here in the city, I dealt with racism, bullying, being assaulted. I've been raped 4 times in 3 different facilities. And therefore, treatment's just out of the question. You know, it's easier life on the street than having to deal with what I do in treatment. You know, I do want to get clean, but what I have to endure in those programs isn't worth it. You know, but you know, I'm 2 months past the time the doctors gave me to live, so it won't be much longer. Thank God that I'll have to fight this battle. But yeah, just keep me in the prayers, though.
So for people that might want to know what happened to your face, could you explain to them?
I was kidnapped by a sex trafficking ring right after I turned 21. I was held for 3 years, torture, raped, among other things. And they threatened my kids if I got away. I did end up getting away. And I figured the only way to keep them safe was to kill myself. And you see how that turned out. But yeah, I tried to blow my head off with a 12-day shotgun.
So after shooting yourself with a shotgun, what kept you alive from not reattempting if you're going to?
I mean, it's like, what kept me alive is that I can't successfully kill myself because I've had 18 serious attempts. And every single one of them after the shotgun has been as a result of how I get treated and what I've gone through because of it. And, you know, so it looks like cancer is going to need our way out. So it would be a blessing.
What type of cancer?
I have prostate, pancreatic, final stage, and I was just diagnosed with esophageal cancer early stage a month ago. So I have to go in to have my system flushed out every other day, to have my sugar, flushed out and processed because my pancreas can't process it.
So what does a clean life look for you?
What is it?
What does a clean life look for you?
A clean life is dead.
So dead.
No, dead. Dead. Not alive.
Do you feel like that's your only option?
Huh?
Do you feel like that's your only option?
I mean, it's the only thing coming out because nothing's working to help, fight the cancer. And I'm 2 months past the time they gave me to survive. And, yeah. That's my only option.
So you feel like this is your end?
Pretty much, yeah. And it'll be a blessing when it happens. Because this is the nightmare out here. So, and I know I'm going to heaven because I've endured hell already. So
what advice could you give like the younger generation that might want to come out here and use?
To the younger generation, start acting like civilized people, learn respect, learn how to treat people, and, if you want to get treated like crap, continue to treat people like crap. If you want to get treated with respect, learn it and earn it. And, just keep your heads up, because if it's bad, most of the time it will get better. So.
Do you remember the feeling you felt when you shot yourself?
I'm sorry?
Do you remember the feeling you felt when you shot yourself?
The what?
Do you remember the feeling you felt when you shot yourself?
Excruciating pain because I didn't go into shock for about a minute and a half. Fear for my kid's life, fear for my family's safety, anger that it didn't work, and resentment. There's been some joy along the way, but it's few and far between. So.
After having to endure so many things, such things like rape multiple times, how do you get past those things?
Get high.
Just get high.
Just get high to where I can't feel. Yeah.
Sometimes victims of sexual assault feel like they were to blame for it? Do you have
You're
any of
not
those
to
feelings?
blame for it. You're not, never, ever, ever blame yourself or feel that you had any responsibility in the matter. The matter if, you work the streets, as, tricked or whatever, no means no, no matter what the situation is. So never blame yourself because it is not your fault.
What is your main source of income out here?
What is it?
What's your main source of income out here?
My main source of income is panhandling. I get SSI, the divorce settlement, that I get every 3 months I get an allotment of, that will be passed down to my kids once I pass. And then my grandkids and probably your grandkids too. That's the 8-figure settlement that I'll never have full access to because of my addiction. But, yeah, those are my dozen.
Now, my name is Dimitri. I'm 44, and originally from Brooklyn, New York.
What brought you to Baltimore?
Get custody of my son.
So you said to get custody of your son. Did you get custody of your son?
Not yet. I'm working on it still.
Can you explain to us like what's going on with your situation?
Sure, of course. I ended up coming out here to get custody of him, like I said, and met a girl, and one thing led to another where I got introduced to the whole drug thing out here, and I got hooked. So now I'm a drug addict, pretty much.
So would you say it's hard to kick the habit?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to kick this habit. Definitely is. Definitely.
Can you explain to us the first time you used? How old were you?
It's the first time was it was about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was 41, and I didn't like it, man. That was the first time. I was 41 3 years ago, and it's been downhill ever since. Like really downhill. I thought being in New York, where I'm from, is worse than being in Baltimore, but it's not. Like it's different out here. It's way worse.
So what drove you to using?
The girl that I met, really, that's what did it. Like I said, I came out here about 4 years ago. I met her a year after that, and that was it. Everything's been going downhill since I met her.
Can you explain to us like the first time you used the feeling?
First time I used the feeling. The first time I used was 3 years ago. The feeling was I didn't like it. I threw up. I didn't like it. I was nauseous, but for some reason, I wanted to do it the very next day all over again. I don't know why. I just wanted to try it. Insanity, I guess. And sure enough, it made things worse. Like I didn't like it. It just felt nauseous and dizzy.
Did you shoot or did you?
I shot. I was shooting.
So would you consider drug addiction a disease?
Definitely. In its own way, though, not like a regular, like diabetes or that type of thing. But yeah, in its own type of way, yes, definitely.
Can you describe to everybody like a day in the life for you, like when you wake up?
When I wake up, I definitely have to have a shot of dope when I wake up, or I get ill a couple hours after that. Once I do that, because I always make sure I have something in the morning. Once I do that, unfortunately panhandling, asking people for money so I could get what they call the next fix. And it's every day. It's just a repetitive thing every day that I'm doing. It sucks, man. It's not cool, but that's how my life's been up and down. It's been like that for the past 3 years now. Has it gotten any better? Sort of in its own way.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. You came all the way down here from Brooklyn, New York to get high. Nigga, how old is your son? Nigga.
Cut down a lot, but I've cut down basically from using 4 to 5 pills a day to 1.5, maybe 2. But it's not to say it's for me it's getting better. I think it's getting life. back to what I was doing. I used to work with my dad. We used to subcontract with BG&E, Baltimore Gas and Electric, doing maintenance on power lines, and I didn't mind that. All I did, woke up every morning, went to work. Had a couple beers after that. Wasn't an alcoholic. Just drank a little bit and just did it all over again. Like I liked it. I liked the sober life. I had my license. I had a company vehicle. I was doing great. So lost everything.
What does your family think about what you do?
My mother unfortunately passed away last October. She was like my cheerleader. She was cool with me and everything, but of course she didn't like what I was doing. She tried her best to get me into rehabs and stuff. And my father is currently in the state of Georgia. He's partially retired, waiting for me to get my act together so I could get back into the whole game that I was in when I was with him, working.
So you said you came here to get custody of your son, right?
Yep.
So if you could give your son one message, if he's watching right now, what would it be?
Georgios, I love you, and I'm gonna do it. It's taking some time, but I'll be there.
One more question. What advice can you give to the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
Do not do drugs.
I've had that asked to me before, and all I said was try to stay away from it as much as you can. Eventually, you might slip, you might not. I hope you don't, but if you do, pick yourself right back up and don't try it again like I did the very next day. It's not even worth it. Just try, do your best not to. It's not worth it.
Just what happened the other day up the street. Was that scary?
Yes. There was. I heard about it. I wasn't around, thank God, but I did hear about it. And unfortunately, there are a couple of my friends, associates that I haven't seen, that I actually have asked around for, and I hope they weren't part of it. I hope they weren't.
So have you lost any friends to overdoses out here?
I have lost about 2 so far. Yes.
Sure. So does it scare you that one day it might be something that you might happen to you?
It has happened to me, but I was brought back a couple times, thank God. But yes, it has happened to me twice. Again, my girlfriend at the time saved me twice, and since then I've been doing it really, really slow and trying not to get myself caught up like that.
Hello, everybody. My name is Linwood Moore. 53 years old, married, 6 kids. Well, 5 now. I just buried my oldest one 2 months ago. Born and raised right around the corner, born in Preston. But I was taught, don't do your dirt where you lay your head, so I started running around here, Harford Road. Been in Baltimore all my life, all 53 years. I love it here, but also I hate it here. The reason why I hate it here is that 35 years old, I was introduced to.
I'm glad I brought that land on the mountain. I'm getting out of here, man.
Hard drugs. I've been in a few recovery programs. I want to say that it don't work unless you want it. Yes, it don't work unless you really want it. Because all the programs I've been in, it wasn't for myself. The courts put me in it. Probation is courts. Legal issues put me in my programs. I completed them, but I didn't do them for myself. So I went back to what I knew, which was my addictive behavior using drugs.
Told y'all, yo.
It's been a little weeks.
It only work if you want it.
Yes, it's been 15 days I have clean from hard drugs. Because marijuana and alcohol is drugs, so I'm not drug free. I still have drugs in my system. I don't want the old me back. I want better than the old me. I own a few things. I own a little house around the corner, vehicle. My wife, she doesn't indulge in drugs, not even the drinking. But she has an addictive behavior as well, cigarettes and shopping and eating. In the 10 years I've been married, she went from one.
Yo, when you an addict, yo, you pick up on all the addictive traits. He said shopping and eating. Those are true fucking traits too. Girls, control that.
65 to my wife weighs 230, 240 now.
Mm.
I still love her, but I don't love her more than drugs. I don't. Yes, I love drugs more because I keep turning them around, going back to them. What I really need to do is find me a higher power and hope he take and pray that he takes it out of me. I got a lot of friends that did not use programs to get clean. They just wanted it. I want it, but I need that help from a program as well. I need that structure. That's what I need, some structure. But I know God He is so good. He brought me through a lot. I done had a stroke, 4 heart attacks, 15 seizures, and been shot in the head. Been stabbed 5 times while I was in prison.
Don't. leave a like. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes. Hello, old ass be getting bopped. Mm. Shout out Heart of the City, man. Welcome to Baltimore, man. Y'all better tune in, man. Shout out Heart of the City, man. It's going down, nigga. Everywhere we at, nigga. Everywhere we is, everywhere we ain't, nigga. It's going down, bitch. It's going fucking down. You hear me? It's going the fuck down. Thank you for the like. What else we got on here? I ain't trying to do nothing too long for real. We're gonna end. It's always over a bitch. You dick eating. That's what it's like. Drag on you with this. Yeah, talk to him, V. Talk to him, V. Nah, pussy.
with time, you'll come change. It's never gonna be the same. All right, yeah, this was your hood when you was here, but you've been gone for goddamn 18 years. So you gotta understand shit done changed. The people that you was being the boss of, they no longer here. Some of them locked up, some of them done passed away, some of them done changed their life. You just never know what it is. So now he come back home with the mindset of this my neighborhood, all you little niggas around here, babe, get down or lay down. I'm not playing with y'all. And while he was incarcerated, he had got locked in with a big plug. He got locked in with a plug from California. So he catching all the work from Cali, and he's trying to not only establish authority and power around his neighborhood. Like, listen, I got to work. If it's 30 of y'all around here younger than me, all y'all ready work for me. All y'all gonna do what I say, and y'all gonna do this shit when I say it. This is the mindset that he had. One, because he an old gangster. Two, he's still an active gangster because he ain't turned his gangster off while he was locked up. So boom, when he come home with this mindset or this big dog type shit, the young boys is like, my nigga, we not going for that. Oh, listen, we love you to death, baby, but you've been gone for 18 years. You don't even understand what's going on out here. You still talking about prices from the 80s. It don't work like that no more. You still trying to hustle and hustle with the mindset of 1980, and it ain't 1980 no more. So they start to bump heads. They start to have problems. Long story short, one day they out there cooling. The OG tell one of the young boys, man, I'm tired of motherfucking negotiating with y'all. I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all, man. You niggas lucky I'm even letting you niggas breathe around here. There you go. There you go. Once you tell another man, I'm lucky you letting me do something, now I got to stop you from letting anybody do something. I'm ready to put you out of commission. Long story short, the young dude, for real, he running the building, grab that joint, he come back out, he hit him 3 times, dome shot, boom, boom, boom. He ends up wearing, the OG out, leaving him right there. And it was what it was, but this how wicked and wild it get. Everybody not built for the streets. So when the body fall, everybody get out of there. Homicide and them pull up for real. They pick up the body. But when they start to do their investigation and they going around the hood, knocking on doors and shit, somebody say, oh, I know exactly who did it. They end up telling and giving a description of the person that did it because she got a nephew who outside hustling. And in her mindset, my nephew could fuck up any day. And if he get into it with this little dude who then just did that to the older guy, I know that could possibly end up being my nephew. Not only that, backtracking to the OG, you caught 18 years for a hood that you come back home to and try to retake over, and that hood puts you in the grave. Wicked and wild shit, man. The same hood that you did 18 years for, you come home and they take your life. Fucking crazy, man. But this is why I tell y'all don't get involved in the street. So now, when the aunt end up telling, she stayed anonymous until later on, sometimes some stuff end up coming up about that. Dudes end up sending some hot shit her way. She ends up hitting the road. She can't live around there no more. And her nephew ended up, paying the consequences for that shit too. But wicked and wild, yo, this is why I tell y'all, do not get involved in the streets, man. It ain't worth it. But with that being said, thank y'all for riding with me. Where you forever locked in with your boy stories with me. At this time, one more time for me, Mo. Like, share, comment, and I repeat. Body slam that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all. Let's get it.
And this is why you need to stay out the streets. This is why you need to stop trying to dick suck that hood that you think love you, nigga. That hood don't love you, nigga. They ain't shot nothing behind you yet, nigga. Get out these streets, nigga. Go kiss your daughter, nigga. Go kiss your mother, nigga. Go kiss your daddy, nigga. Yeah, your nieces and nephews, nigga. Get the fuck out these streets, nigga. They don't love you, nigga. They don't love you, nigga. I ain't seen nobody spin yet, nigga. Get out these streets, nigga. It's boy 5, nigga. Subscribe. I'm out.